For the first time in American history, a former president faces criminal conviction. The guilty verdict against Donald Trump in the hush money case sends shockwaves through the nation. This isn't just about a campaign finance violation, it's about accountability, the rule of law, and the future of our democracy. The trial, which captivated the world for weeks, laid bare the depths of Trump's deceit and the fragility of our justice system. The courtroom became a battleground for truth and justice. On one side stood the prosecution, armed with irrefutable evidence of Trump's wrongdoing. On the other, Trump's legal team, employing every trick in the book to obfuscate and delay. The jury's decision, reached after days of deliberation, delivered a resounding message. No one is above the law. This verdict is a victory for democracy. It reaffirms the principle that everyone, regardless of power or position, is held accountable for their actions. The implications of this case extend far beyond Trump himself. It sets a precedent for holding powerful individuals responsible for their crimes. The guilty verdict marks a turning point in American history. It serves as a stark reminder that our democracy is not invincible. It requires constant vigilance and a commitment to upholding the rule of law. As we move forward, we must reflect on the factors that led to this moment and work to strengthen our institutions against future threats. At the heart of the case against Trump lay a series of hush money payments made during his 2016 presidential campaign. These payments, orchestrated to silence allegations of extramarital affairs, were a blatant violation of campaign finance laws. The prosecution meticulously presented evidence, including financial records and witness testimonies, that directly implicated Trump in the scheme. One of the most damning pieces of evidence was the testimony of Michael Cohen, Trump's former personal attorney. Cohen, who served time in prison for his role in the scheme, provided first-hand accounts of Trump's involvement. He detailed how Trump directed the payments and later reimbursed him, confirming the prosecution's claims of a deliberate cover-up. The prosecution also presented compelling evidence from financial records. These records showed a clear trail of money from Trump's company to the individuals involved in the hush money payments. The paper trail, along with corroborating testimonies, left little doubt about Trump's guilt in the eyes of the jury. The defense, on the other hand, struggled to counter the overwhelming evidence. Their attempts to discredit witnesses and cast doubt on the prosecution's narrative ultimately failed. The jury's guilty verdict on all counts demonstrated the strength of the prosecution's case and exposed the hollowness of Trump's defense. The guilty verdict against Trump carries profound implications for the future of American democracy. It serves as a powerful deterrent against future abuses of power and reinforces the principle of equality under the law. This verdict sends a clear message to those in positions of authority. No one, not even the president, is above the law. The verdict also sets a crucial precedent for holding powerful individuals accountable for their actions. For too long, the wealthy and well-connected have operated with impunity, believing themselves to be untouchable. This case shatters that illusion and affirms that no one is exempt from the rule of law. Moreover, the verdict strengthens public trust in the justice system. Despite attempts to undermine its credibility, the judicial system has proven its ability to deliver impartial justice, even in the face of immense pressure. This case serves as a testament to the strength and independence of our courts. However, the fight for accountability is far from over. The guilty verdict against Trump is a significant victory, but only the first step in a long and arduous journey. We must remain vigilant in defending our democracy and ensuring that justice is served for all. Section 4. Public outrage and political fallout. The nation reacts. The guilty verdict against Trump ignited a firestorm of reactions across the nation. Supporters of the verdict erupted in celebration, hailing it as a triumph for justice and a sign that accountability still matters in America. The streets outside the courthouse overflowed with people chanting "guilty" and "no one is above the law." On the other side, Trump's staunch supporters reacted with anger and disbelief, echoing his claims of a politically motivated witch hunt. They dismissed the verdict as a conspiracy by the deep state to silence their leader and undermine his legacy. This further polarization highlights the deep divisions that continue to plague American society. The verdict immediately sparked calls for Trump's arrest and imprisonment, with many demanding that he be treated like any other convicted criminal. However, the specifics of his sentencing remain unclear, and it is likely that Trump will appeal the verdict, dragging out the legal process even further. The political fallout from this verdict is immense. It throws the Republican Party into disarray, forcing them to reckon with their continued support of a convicted criminal. It also injects a new level of uncertainty into the 2024 presidential election, as Trump's eligibility to run for office again remains a subject of intense debate. Section 5. Trump's future and the battle for America's soul. The guilty verdict casts a long shadow over Trump's future, both legally and politically. While his legal team vows to appeal the verdict, the road ahead is fraught with challenges. He faces the possibility of jail time and further damage to his already tarnished reputation. The verdict also deals a significant blow to Trump's political aspirations. The Republican Party, once firmly under his control, now faces a critical juncture. Will they continue to embrace Trumpism even as its figurehead stands condemned by the justice system? Or will they chart a new course, distancing themselves from the disgraced former president? The battle for America's soul, as it has come to be known, rages on. This trial and its outcome mark a pivotal moment in that battle. It serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of democracy and the importance of upholding the rule of law. As we move forward, we must remain vigilant in defending the principles upon which this nation was founded. The fight for justice and accountability continues, and the future of American democracy hangs in the balance.